His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting held at Ghadaybiya Palace. The cabinet marked the silver jubilee of the Supreme Council for Women, the SCW, commending the achievements of Bahraini women as a critical component of the kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, and highlighted the continued support they receive from Her Royal Highness, the wife of His Majesty the King and President of the SCW, Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa. The cabinet also noted the success of Youth City 2030, which was honoured by a visit from His Majesty the King. In this regard, the cabinet commended the efforts of His Majesty the King's representative of humanitarian work and youth affairs and chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the first deputy chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, chairman of the General Sports Authority and president of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, in supporting the development of the youth and sports sectors. The cabinet then extended its congratulations to His Majesty the King on the occasion of the anniversary of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, date of birth. The cabinet also noted the meeting between His Majesty the King and the UAE President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, during which the bilateral relations and various avenues of cooperation were reviewed. His Royal Highness then directed the Ministry of Education to hold an induction day across public schools to brief parents and guardians on the new academic year. His Royal Highness also directed the Ministry to take all necessary preparedness or preparations to ensure a learning environment that encourages students to excel. The Cabinet also reviewed the progress made in implementing His Royal Highness's directives to investigate the tragic fire that occurred in a residential apartment in Al-Ramli, expressing its sincere condolences to the families of the victims. The Cabinet further reviewed the steps taken to verify the mandatory implementation of safety procedures and requirements in residential buildings by registered owners association with a view to expedite compliance with safety standards. The Cabinet then reviewed several memorandums submitted by the Government Executive Committee, Ministerial Committee and Ministers and approved the following: a package of priority draft laws aimed at advancing development initiatives that benefit Bahraini citizens, the free trade agreement between the governments of the GCC countries and the Government of Pakistan, a draft law ratifying the headquarters agreement between the Government of Bahrain and the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions, a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Bahrain and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Romania on political consultations, a memorandum of understanding between Bahrain Polytechnic and the University of Brahimi in Oman. The government's responses to a number of draft laws and proposals submitted by the Council of Representatives. The Cabinet also reviewed the following: the items on the draft agenda of the 168th session of the GCC Ministerial Council, the outcomes of Bahrain's participation in the high-level political forum on sustainable development, and the presentation of the Kingdom's third voluntary national review on progress towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The Cabinet also reviewed the following ministerial reports: the outcomes of Bahrain's participation in the emergency session of the UN Security Council regarding the Iranian attacks against Bahrain, the outcomes of the visit of the Indian Minister of External Affairs, Dr. Subramanian Jaishankar to Bahrain, the outcomes of Youth City 2030 and the progress achieved compared to last year, the outcomes of Bahrain's participation in the EU GCC high-level forum on regional security and cooperation, the outcomes of the visit of the Minister of Foreign Affairs to the UK, the outcomes of the visit of the Minister of State for Youth and Sports Affairs of Kuwait to Bahrain, the external engagement of ministers and the visits of ministers from other countries to Bahrain during September 2026.